So I want people, bless upon yourself. We here with another update. So we saw Mavado and DJ Khaled, link up again in the studio, right? And people are speculating right now because we saw Vibes Cartel and Bounty Killer link with DJ Khaled the other day when Bounty Killer came to the US. Vibes Cartel, he's in the US right now. Show tomorrow night. Um, you know, Barclay Stadium. But the thing is, why people are speculating, if because I see a lot of headlines on social media right now. Vibes Cartel and Movado, collaboration, being finalized, or Movado and Vibes Cartel collaboration, in the making, and all these things. And from we see Vibes Cartel touch foreign and Bounty Killer, we haven't seen them and Movado make the link. We saw Bounty Killer, Vibes Cartel, and DJ Khaled, made the link. Actually, they shot the music video for was that God is the greatest, or something like that. We saw Bounty Killer in the video, Vibes Cartel, right? We know that video was shot, over here, DJ Khaled. So people are speculating right now. The thing is, DJ Khaled has his album, Alarm. I think it's Alarm of God. That's the title of his album. DJ Khaled have an album he's working on, and DJ Khaled usually when he released the album, a body of work, there's always like that, on the album there's always like a reggae, or a dancehall kind of, vibe. DJ Khaled, even, he's a man that rate, the Jamaican culture, reggae dancehall music. So to me, it's always there's always that sound flavor on a DJ Khaled be the best project. Now this project here, Alarm of God, seems like Vibes Cartel is gonna be featured on the album. Likewise, a Bounty Killer. I know we see Movado. We can all agree that Movado is gonna be on the album also. We saw Movado in the studio with DJ Khaled. I think it was Movado, DJ Fresh, and his artist J.A. that was over there with DJ Khaled in the studio. Right now, we don't know if this is a single by Movado that's going to be featured on DJ Khaled album, or is it a collaboration. From what I'm seeing right now, it looked like Movado is just voicing his song, that's going to be featured on the album, or it could be Movado's voicing his verse, and the artist them probably voice their verse already, and you don't know the engineer is gonna do his thing. I don't know. It's just mere speculation here, right? But what we know is that Movado haven't linked or made the link officially. Where we see Movado, Vibes Cartel, or Movado, a Bounty Killer, and a Vibes Cartel link up, and all of them right now is in Miami or Florida, I should say. You know what I mean? So, like I said, people are just speculating. Me, I was surprised to see Movado, vicing for DJ Khaled, because I don't know if Movado is still signed to him. You know what I mean? Because the last time I checked, I thought Movado wasn't signed to DJ Khaled, anymore. But that doesn't mean that they have a bad blood, or they um, they don't deal no more because of that. That's all business at the end of the day. But the friendship, it seems like everything is still intact. Because other than that, why would a Movado be vicing for a DJ Khaled right now? You know what I mean? And you don't know, it's still business at the end of the day. But to see Movado and DJ Khaled finally link up again, it's been a while. Movado has been silent in the media, other than the other day when his son came out of prison, and he came out and made a statement and all these things, and the passing of his brother, he made that post the other day. But from then we see Movado active like that on social media. A lot of Gully Side fans would love to hear new music from Movado, right? So hopefully, this is a song by Movado that's going to be featured on DJ Khaled album. Like I said, the Alarm of God. Or I don't know if it's a project where, like I said, it's going to be a collaboration. The artists, they vice their verse, and then at the end of the day, cause DJ Khaled, he likes to do collaboration too. So I think that's why people are saying that a Movado and a Vice Cartel collaboration is being confirmed, even though I haven't seen any confirmation of that, or a Movado and a Bounty Killer and a Vice Cartel collaboration. I haven't seen anything to that sort as of right now. You know what I mean? But I think by people see Movado now finally, because people were speculating if Movado and DJ Khaled is still good, because like I said, the last one I checked is that Movado was no longer signed to We the Best. You know what I mean? But they working together same way. I don't see, what's the big deal about that, because at the end of the day, I think DJ Khaled rate Movado on a different level. That's why he signed him. And just because Movado may not be signed to We the Best no more doesn't mean he wouldn't fight for a DJ Khaled. Especially on a project like this. DJ Khaled body of work, his album, the Alarm of God. You know what I mean? So I'm waiting to see, what's gonna be the outcome. If it's a collaboration, or if it's just a single, by Movado. And then I don't know if Vibes Cartel is gonna have a single or a collaboration up there with him, a Bounty Killer, or I don't know. And then we saw, DJ Khaled and Buju Banton and a whole heap of dancehall reggae artists, still good. So, and it's in Miami, it's in Florida. A lot of Jamaican artists, that's where they mingle more time down there. So, the diaspora down there is very huge, in Florida. So, I'm waiting to see, man, But it's a great look to see Movado and DJ Khaled back in the studio working. Like I said, Gully Side fans then would love to hear more from the artist. You know what I mean? So hopefully, we get some more singles, some more tunes from Movado same way. You know what I mean? But yeah, people, let me know what y'all think about this though. Mavado DJ Khaled in the studio, new music, working on some new music, and I think this single, if I'm not mistaken, if it's not a single or collaboration, whatever, is gonna be on DJ Khaled album, The Alarm of God. That's what I'm getting right now. You know what I mean? Um, you know, we saw Vibes Cartel. Like I said, he had already released that single though. God is the greatest. And when he came over here, and he was vicing for DJ Khaled, him about to killer, they had linked up with DJ Khaled same way in the studio. We saw them working, and then we saw the video came out. You know what I mean? God is the greatest. So I'm thinking that production was shot over here, and who knows, was it a We the Best production? I don't know, people. You know what I mean? I would leave that for the Gaza fans, the Gaza bloggers, them to explain that. But you know, it's a great look, man. At the end of the day, at the end of the day, the people that want to hear music, good music, We the Best, DJ Khaled, you don't know that go. Like I said, this is off of these single. I think is going to be off of his album. So I'm waiting to see, you know what I mean? But Mavado DJ Khaled in the studio right now, link up, new music. You guys let me know what y'all think about this, you know what I mean? If you're new here, don't forget to like, share, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell. But nevertheless, y'all tell me what y'all think about this Mavado DJ Khaled linking up in the studio. Mavado was over there voicing, you know what I mean, putting in some work. And like I said, I saw DJ Frost, saying we a producer that work with Mavado. Been working Mavado Alkaline, saying when we saw Mavado with his artist over there, JA, you know what I mean? So, it's not like this thing where they all linked up. Mavado, Bounty Killer, Vibes Cartel, DJ Khaled, you know what I mean? So I can understand why, some of these YouTube bloggers are running with that, because they would love to see a Mavado, link with a Vibes Cartel and a Bounty Killer again. But remember, Bounty Killer, Mavado, they have their little thing. Mavado being big enough Vibes Cartel from what they saw, people are saying him and Vibes Cartel cool, but cool on that level as a musical brother. But remember saying Mavado is not really, you know what I mean? It's gully guys, so you don't know that going. Then with him and Bounty Killer, that follow that they had. And, there's years now we ain't see Bounty Killer and Mavado really link up again and, several whatever, even though, I think Mavado said he put it beside him and all them thing there. But, you know what I mean? We would have to wait and see. I'm not saying I wouldn't like to see the artists that link up or collaborate, on a project or anything like that. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying from what I'm seeing right now, that's not the case. You know what I mean? And until then, I wouldn't speak on things that, that I don't know or nothing no good. So, but like I said, if that was to happen, then it gonna happen. But as of right now, I just saw Mavado over there with DJ Khaled. Like I said, I don't know if he's voicing his single for the album or if it's his verse for a collaboration. You know what I mean? If you guys know, let me know. Drop it in the comment section. feeling Hardball TV, let me know what I go on same way. You understand? But with that said, people, that's all I have to say about that. So you guys let me know what y'all think about it in the comment section. All right. Till the next up notification. While I go stay blessed, people. Checking with you guys on another one. I'm out.